I was right there. I might have been one of the best witnesses to the whole thing.
Okay, good. So, go ahead.
I was right outside the door. I didn't see it happen, but I could hear all of it. And he was shrieking. That's the one thing I remember, was that Nailz was shrieking in a high-pitched, a really high-pitched, shrill shriek of anger. Clearly a guy on the other side of the door was losing it, and losing it badly. But I had no idea.
But saying what?
That he'd been lied to, and he had enough of the bullshit and the lies and whatever it was. Just was, like I say, it was very high, shrieking like almost like an hysterical woman. And then you heard a big bang, and then kind of a gurgling sound. And I can remember thinking, you know, shit, like, what do you do? You know, because Vince had a lot of heat with lots of guys over a long period of time. With everyone had questions, you know, and I think sometimes it's like, you know, it's hard to make every wrestler happy or make all their dreams come true, because they always, you know, if all of them had the chance, they'd all be champion kind of thing. You got to make a lot of promises that you can't fulfill, I think, and that's just part of the job. I don't know that it's necessarily being lied to. It's just sort of being vague and, you know, kind of see how it goes all the time. And it builds, and wrestlers start to get paranoid, and then, of course, they do lie to you about stuff, lots of stuff. And he went off, and I just remember Lanza grabbed, I sensed, I think I was just getting ready to open the door, and then I went, I'm gonna come back in a few minutes. And then Lanza, I think it was Jack Lanza, either was the first guy in, or I remember him like yelling and waving me in to come help, you know, pull Nailz off. And Slaughter might have been there, and a few other agents, but by the time I kind of got to the door, he was already sort of being hauled off, and he backed right up, let go, and walked out and phoned the police and said that Vince tried to molest him or something.
Yes.
And then they did. The police showed up, and there was a big, you know, and they charged him, I think, and Nailz went home. And it was very unsettling. Vince was, I believe, choked really hard. I think it wasn't just like a, you know, like this kind of thing. It was like he was going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if they hadn't come in the room, who knows what would happen.
Firstly, you remember working with Simon Cowell.
Yeah, I do remember.
Was he as curmudgeon-y?
No, he was actually really good with me, as I remember. And I remember I told him, I said, I can't sing. I said, well, can't I just talk the, you know? I said, I think it'll sound better. I said, I'll do like Telly Savalas on the, you know, I'll sing like, I'll just talk through the song. And he goes, well, just try to sing it for me first. And I said, trust me. And he goes, no, just try. So I sang it for him. And as soon as I finished singing it for him, he said, okay, let's try your way.
Let's do the William Shatner talk through the song.
Yeah, and it worked, at least for me anyway.
You going to do any more singing anytime soon?
No, I don't think so, especially not tonight.
That was the most significant year in your career?
It was the best year. I'd say '97 was maybe my most significant year, but it's hard to say it was my best year, even though that was my best year. '97, I did my best matches and delivered my greatest performances, if that's what you want to call them, I think. '92 was pretty good, though. I mean, I pulled the sword out of the stone, I think, and I was trying really hard to be a good champion and be a good leader for the wrestlers in the dressing room. And you know, I know when I left the day I left the company, I felt that I still had a lot of wrestlers, and I still know a lot of the guys that worked back then that worked with me or through those years that still are more respect for me for how I conducted myself than what they actually did with me in the ring.